Hello, everybody. Frank C. here for SpotOnSportsPicks.com. How's everybody doing this Saturday morning? March 28th. Uh, what last few weeks have been. It's been crazy. Last, what, about last 15, 16 days, something like that. Since our last, I believe March 11th was our last video. Well, we have no sports going on at all. We have horse racing. That's why I wanted to touch base with you guys today. I was going to look at a couple of horses I like in the later races today at Gulfstream. And just to tell you that we're here, we're still going to come back when action starts. I'm hearing some rumblings about possibly May. Baseball is trying to figure out some things. They want to get their whole season in, maybe doing some couple double headers each week, that type of thing. Basketball still wants to do something, maybe some kind of a tournament for the playoffs, elimination, that type of thing. Maybe having it, instead of going to different arenas, having it in one spot where there's a few arenas. Vegas was being talked about. Probably not having fans, that type of thing. I mean, a lot of things have been talked about, but at least they're trying to figure something out. And people have been asking me, do you think they're going to have football? I mean, this is all crazy. We got to do the right thing. The right thing is staying inside right now. And hopefully the doctors can come up, these masterminds like Dr. Fauci and whatever, can come up with these clinical trials that go through and have these vaccines ready. I know the vaccines probably won't be ready till next year, but maybe have some treatment for this thing. There's some drugs out there now that work on other diseases that might help this. So there's a lot of things going on right now, and hopefully this. I know New York got hit the hardest, so I mean this has just all been crazy. The only thing we can do is stay inside and just go out when it's necessary to get food or whatever, and don't be stupid. That's all. I mean, this is just, don't get it, because it's from one extreme to another. It doesn't really matter about age. Yeah, older people get it harder possibly, but sometimes there's some younger people out there in their 30s and 40s that are dying also. So you just got to stay away from this. You just got to let the authorities take care of what they got to take care of, and just stay in your house. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm staying in my house. Well, actually, it's not my house. I'm in an undisclosed area in upstate New York. I brought my background with me. And literally, this place, it's in the mountains. It has one general store. So we're like kind of secluded right now. And I actually got a signal, so I can get racing from Gulfstream. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to look at some races from Gulfstream. And I want to give a shout out to another person that's in an excluded area. And he gave me my haircut. I needed a haircut. It was back to the hippie days for me if I didn't get a haircut. So I want to thank my my barber that's in a secluded area also. And we're going to move on today. We're going to make some wagers down at Gulfstream. Gulfstream has some big races going on later. They have this pick six carryover of $5 million that they're paying everything out today. And that starts in race 9. They have 14 races today. So I'm just going to look at a few races here that I like. I'm going to start with race 7. And 7th race, a mile in the turf. I like this 11 horse. He's a 12-1 morning line. Paco Lopez, Barkley tags trained horse out of Sky Mesa. And last race, he did race in January here, January 19th at Gulfstream. Same distance that this is. He wins by a length and a half with Paco for a minute 33 and 4. Very nice race. And I also like the 5 in here, Cheermeister. The 11 was Highland Glory, by the way. Cheermeister, out of Bodymeister, another horse that does well on the turf. He's got a turf win. He's got a couple of wins here at Gulfstream on the turf. He's a 7-2 shot. And I also like the one horse, Lucky Polly, coming on the rail. with this first turn at a mile, the rail is a better place to be. So I like this horse also out of Looking at Lucky. So first leg of a pick 4 we can put together. It's going to be 11, 5, and 1. The second leg, race 8. I like this. I like the 2 horse a little bit. Tyler Gafferone. This race is 7 furlongs. Horse is 15-1 morning line, and 3 back. He went off $1.40. He won by 11. Won by 10 lengths. 6.5 furlongs at 115 and 4. A prior race, he went 7 furlongs. He came in second by a length. I like this horse as a little bit of a shot. I also like the 5 in this race. Burdon Resolution and Corey Lannery, 8-1. He had some good races at 7 furlongs also, or at distance at a mile. So he raced well, and he's 8-1. And I also like the 6 horse. Home base, he's 5-1 morning line. Couple of nice sprints. He won last time at 6.5 furlongs. So at 4-1, another horse out of Street Sense. So in this race, I like the 2, the 5, and the 6. In this race, the 2, 5, and the 6. Let's see. Let's go to race 9. Race 9 also starts the pick 6. So we're going to put a pick 4 together first, though. So in the 9th race, I like the 2, Joel Rosario, out of let's see here. This horse is he raced. This is a mile on the turf. He has raced down at Fairgrounds. Ran a couple of nice races. I also like the 6 horse for Tyler Gafferone. He raced here at Gulfstream. Last time he came in 3rd at a mile and 16th. He was in the very 1 and grade 3 stakes. He's 8-1 morning line. And I also like the 13 horse who got in off a scratch for Varan Giroux. He likes this distance, a mile. And he won last time at Tampa Bay. So he's a bit of a shot. He's 20-1. So in this race, I like the 2, 6, and 13. Race 10, we're going to complete our pick 4. Race 10, I like the 5, Gentle Ruler. Ian Wilkes is the trainer. Corey Landris is the jockey. And he's out of a Colonial John sire. And this horse loves this distance, a mile and 3/8 on the turf. He won last time at a mile and a half at Keeneland. He won at Kentucky Downs. These were last year. He's been laid off. I also like the 6 horse, Mean Mary, Graham Motion trainer out of Scat Daddy. Luis Saez, who was very hot yesterday. This horse is 3-1. I like his as one of the major plays of the day, the 6 in race 10. And also I like the 12 horse on the outside, Elizabeth Way, Paco Lopez, and this horse ran a couple of times, was from overseas, ran 2 races at Gulfstream, won them both, and he's a little bit of a shot at 9-2. So what we're going to do, starting in race 7, we're going to put together a pick 4 for 50 cents. It's going to cost $40.50. It's 11-5-1 in the first leg in the 7th race, 2-5-6 in the 8th race, 2-6-13 in the 9th race, and 5-6-12 in the 10th race. $40.50 bet. So now let's get to the 11th. So we still have, that's the first 2 legs of our 20-cent pick 6. The 11th race, I like the 5, Spice and Ice, 3-1 favorite. The 11th race is a mile and 16th on their main track. This horse has just been the favorite the last 2 times. Raced very well. Was in a Devona Dale last time. Grade 2 race, came in 2nd. I also like the 6 in this race. Swiss Skydiver, Paco Lopez. This horse ran a couple of nice good races also. Kenneth McPeak is the trainer. And I also like number 9, which is Totalist Shape out of Totalist. Tyler Gaffarone, 5-2 shot. He won the Devona Dale last time, and he looks really good. He's won every race that he's raced, 5 in a row. So in this race, I like the 5, 6, and the 9. In race 12, we're gonna go with we got a big favorite in this race. The 9 got to throw him. Got to throw him in Zulo Alpha. Tyler Gaffarone. This horse won 2 in a row. He's just a monster. This is a 1.5 miles on the turf course. So he's 3-5 morning line. We got to key him. And we're going to throw the 10 in focus group. Luis Saez just as a second. Kitten Joy Colt, just a second throw in there for another horse. 2 horses in that race. We're going to go in the 13th. We're going to spread a little bit. I like the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 10. I like the 10. This is a mile in the turf. As a shot, I like this 2 horse for Ombre for Hembry, for Joel Rosario. 12-1 morning line. And the 10 is Sober Yay for Luis Saez. So those are the 2 main ones I like in the 13th. But we're going to play the 2, 3, 4, 10 in our pick. And for the last leg, the big race of the day, the Florida Derby. Basically, there was a few scratches taken out, and 'tis the law. Jack Nolte's horse, Manny Franco, Barkley Tag is the trainer. Actually saw him in the elevator when I was down to Jack Nolte. When we went to the Super Bowl, we went to Gulfstream on Friday, and he was racing in the Holy Bull on Saturday with this horse, 'tis the law. And I was talking to him briefly in the elevator, and he expressing to me that this horse is a monster. So 'tis the law is a big favorite in the race, but we threw the 12 in there also, Ete Indian, and so we're going to use the 7 and the 12 in the last leg. So our 20-cent pick 6 is going to look like this: 11-5-1. I'm sorry, not there. I'm sorry. We're going to start in race 9. 2-6-13 with 5-6-12 with 5-6-9 with 9-10. In the 13th race, we're going to have 2-3-4-10. And in the last race, we got 7-12. For a 20-cent bet, it totals $86.40. So that's what we're doing for racing today. I hope you guys listen and maybe catch a couple of races if you guys are betting. If not, I just wanted to touch base, tell you we're still out there. We're still trying to put some stuff together when sports starts coming back. So hope you guys are all listening to what's going on, and I hope you guys all stay safe. And just remember, it's not about you, it's about your family member, your grandma, grandpa. So it's not about you getting it and surviving through it, because you probably will if you're young enough. But it's about other people in your family. So everybody take care. Have a nice Saturday. I might talk to you maybe next week, depending on what's going on. So everybody take care.